Dirty dealings, corporate battles, consumer woes. This is Evening 5. Tun Dr. Mahathir Mohamad said he is prepared to be probed amid ongoing criminal investigations involving his family members and those of Tun Daim Zainuddin. Speaking at a press conference, the 98-year-old politician denied abusing his power while he was Prime Minister. He said he has nothing to hide and challenged the government to conduct a probe against him if he was indeed involved in graft. The press conference came after Mahathir's son, businessman Mirzan Mahathir, was summoned by the MACC last week and given notice to declare his assets. Despite the predicament faced by his family, Mahathir said these selective prosecutions were not linked to the consolidation of power into the country's executive branch during his first tenure as Prime Minister between 1981 and 2003, and denied that he is now a victim of his own actions. Meanwhile, it is learnt that the MACC has received consent to charge Daim's wife, Puan Naimah Abdul Khalid. She is scheduled to be charged at the Kuala Lumpur Sessions Court tomorrow for allegedly failing to comply with the MACC notice on giving her statement to declare her assets. The Public Accounts Committee will investigate the 3.46 billion ringgit multi-lane free-flow toll system that is being implemented under the Works Ministry. PAC Chairperson Datuk Mas Ermiyati Samsudin said the bipartisan committee will summon highway operators and representatives from the ministry and the Malaysian Highways Authority. She did not say what prompted the probe in the first place. The proposed barrier-free system is designed to replace the existing booth-based toll collection system at 33 highways with an overhead structure called a gantry. This gantry would collect tolls using RFID in conjunction with an automated number plate recognition system. A report by the Edge Malaysia Weekly, citing sources, confirmed that a private entity, 60% controlled by YTL Corp and 40% held by a state-owned entity, organised a briefing with the Malaysian Highways Authority and the Works Ministry in July 2023 to present its proposal for the rollout of the system to highway concessionaires. But the proposal reportedly faced resistance from the concessionaires, who criticised the private entity's lack of track record, expressing concerns that allowing a third party to take over toll collection might result in leakages. Bank Negara Malaysia has clarified that the products and business activities of Quantum Metal have not been registered, approved or licensed by the central bank. BNM said in a statement today that it was addressing several claims and misrepresentations of facts circulating within the public domain regarding Quantum Metal. It said the company is a reporting institution dealing in precious metals or stones, and that it is obliged to undertake preventive measures to stop its activities from being misused as a conduit for money laundering or terrorism financing activities. But this does not mean its products or business activities, such as gold products and trading, are approved or licensed. Separately, the Securities Commission Malaysia warned the public against investing in or dealing with HAP2P, an unauthorised peer-to-peer financing platform. It said it has initiated actions and interventions against HAP2P, including placing them on its investor alert list, blocking its websites and issuing a cease and desist notice. However, the entity continues to solicit Malaysian investors, and the SC said it will not hesitate to take further action. The strength of the US dollar will continue to haunt the local equity market in the near term, says HSBC Malaysia. This spells the need for a prudent and very selective investment strategy, despite expectations that the US Federal Reserve will hit the button on interest rate cuts. HSBC is forecasting 3 cuts of 25 basis points each in the federal funds rates or FFR from June, but it remains reserved about Malaysia's equity market. James Chio, HSBC HSBC Global Private Banking and Wealth Southeast Asia and India CIO, said the FFR is at 5.25 to 5.5% versus Malaysia's overnight policy rate of 3%. Because of the interest rate differential, there will be certain dollar strength, a headwind for Malaysian assets. This means capital will naturally gravitate towards the US. Still, he expects the local note to appreciate to 4.55 against the US dollar by year-end, premised on stronger local gross domestic product growth of 4.5%. The ringgit hit a 26-year low today at 4.72807335 against the greenback. Ajiya slipped into a net loss of 13.02 million ringgit in the fourth quarter of FY 2023, compared to a net profit of 9.48 million ringgit a year ago. The significant earnings contraction was primarily due to impairments, including investment loss of 9.57 million ringgit, 2.88 million ringgit for stock, and 3.1 million ringgit for retrenchment benefits. Quarterly revenue, however, increased by 20.9% to 89.64 million ringgit. Largely due to an improvement in demand for the group's products. For the full financial year, net profit surged by 88% to 55.23 million ringgit as revenue grew 3.7% to 304.81 million ringgit. Looking ahead, Ajiya expressed its commitment to enhancing operational efficiency and reducing operating costs for sustainable long-term growth. The group highlighted that the alliance and synergy with Chin Hin Group would further boost demand for its products. Shares in Ajiya settled 1.4% higher to 1 ringgit 45 sen, giving the group a market capitalization of 441.65 million ringgit.